So great story behind it. I really challenged our whole team to go back to our partners, and I said, let's go back in time. Like, do we have some stuff that they can look up that was a huge hit and we've just sort of forgotten about it over the years? And this is one of those. And it's actually one of the most requested items from Anna's collection that you guys have been asking for us to bring back. So the last time we had this on the air was, listen to this, 2018, doesn't that's a whole pandemic ago. I mean, that's crazy. 2018, we brought it back, and it's an entire 212-piece collection of cardstock die cuts, plus you're gonna get the little adhesive foam dots, 500 of those, and she always gives you a great little storage folio. So Anna, thank you. You guys really went back to the archives and pulled out something that's fantastic.
Well, absolutely, Suzanne. And treillage is something that I introduced on HSN, yes, 3 years ago. And it was because I was redecorating my porch at my house. And that treillage is a woodworking, it's lattice, right? So it's a French word for lattice making. And we were talking about what that meant in design. And so here, this die cut set, all right, 212 punch-in layer die cuts come in this adorable folio. But what's really remarkable about them, Suzanne, is that if you look, we have antique engravings that are hand colored, and meaning that they didn't come like this. We illustrated them. They come on sheets, and you're getting multiple sheets of each design. So you just punch them out. So you just punch this away, and now you have your a single layer embellishment, or you take the second sheet and make a three-dimensional embellishment with foam adhesive. But in here, when we talk about treillage, we think about the garden and we think about the yard. So we're thinking about trees and topiaries and climbing plants and beautiful roses and boxwood hedges and beautiful things like perennials, annuals, things that we see, you know, in the summer, and they're starting to bloom in the yard here in Atlanta. My peonies popped up out of the ground this week, and I was so excited. But you're also getting sentiments with this that go for all occasion card making. And just look, when you start to, people love this style from us because this is where we started. 27 years ago, we started with beautiful antique engravings for wedding invitations. And now what we've done is we've turned it into beautiful embellishments that you can use for crafting, for decorating gifts, for creating special moments for people with paper crafts. And just look at, I want you to see this card because you showed Salon Nouveau just a minute ago, and that's what the Salon Nouveau dies do. And combining that with the treillage die cuts, you get that look that I like to talk about that is so timeless. Like it's just, it transcends all styles. And when you start to look at something that you might have made in 2018, I bet you've used them all up if you had them before, but bringing them back tonight was a really special thing just for you, Suzanne.
I love it. And hang on, Anna, one second. Coming up in just a second, we're going to have the matching card collection. So just so you'll know, there's more of this line coming up in just a sec. We'll get to that. If you want to order it early, you certainly can. It's 48 cards and envelopes in the treillage cards and envelope collection. So a little FYI. But next, I want to go online because we have a special caller, Leanne Anderson, who's joining us. She'd like to say hi to Anna. Hi, Leanne. Welcome to HSN. Thank you for being on my show tonight.
Well, hi, Suzanne, and hi, Anna. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
So nice to meet you. Welcome. Well, what do you love about Anna's items or the show itself or just crafting in general?
Well, I get such a kick out of you. You get so excited about your craft.
I do.
But, yeah, Anna's things are so gorgeous and well done. And I really enjoy the vintage touch. So,
yes.
I'm starting a die cut collection. I started with these little die cuts tonight.
Oh,
and I have a couple of Anna Griffin card kits already that I like, so I'm thinking I can use these with some of those.
That's a great idea.
And I'm just excited to make some cards.
What is the reaction people get when you hand them an Anna Griffin style card?
Oh my, yeah. You always get a thank you from them. Yeah. It's really a treat.
And people keep them too, which I love that. They never throw them out.
Oh, that's great. I know. They become a little treasure.
Well, Leanne, it has been wonderful chatting with you, and I can't thank you enough for joining me each week, and thank you for shopping with us, and have a great evening, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right, take care now. Yeah, guys,
Thanks,
I do get really excited about this stuff, and I love it when, and Anna, I'm so appreciative because you and your team work so hard all the time, but to make all these special collections and kind of go back to the archives and bring some stuff back, guys, this one obviously extremely popular, and I love the look of this. I like the fact that it has that more vintagey, kind of older look to it. I think it really makes something very elegant.
It does, and just look at how incredible they combine to make something that, last week we had the square pleated ribbon dies on with you, Suzanne, and now I'm using the Treillage DieCuts to create an entire front of a card on top of those dies, and you see how it just mixes and matches across all the products, and you get just this incredible garden feeling. And just like Leanne said, you send something like this to someone, and they get a tickle out of it. It's an amazing experience to get something that's number one, handmade, and number two, heartfelt, because you have made this for them. And having, if you have die cut sets and you're thinking, oh, I want to add that really special vintage touch, that's definitely what we do. But you can combine these with things that you already own. Maybe you have our funny little paper dolls. Maybe you have, things in your craft room that work for different holidays. I mean, like this is the garden gate. It's actually from one of our Halloween die sets. And using it with the tree and the clouds and the climbing roses, you end up with a completely unique piece of art. And even
awesome.
Combining it with the door dies and decorations, you see we now have door dies not just for Christmas, but we have them decorated with Treillage DieCuts.
I love that, of course. Okay, guys, so again, brought it back. It sold out in 2018. A favorite is finally back. And again, just done for the show. So when it's gone, it could be gone for another couple of years. Okay, so a couple things I want to show you. My surprise. So I had a big surprise last hour. It's the very first diamond press card kit they've ever made, which seems crazy to me because they've made so many kits for us, but it's